Hey Camera Store TV viewers, welcome back. As you can tell from my rosy cheeks, it's freezing cold today, but it's Calgary, so it's only 6 more months of this and then it'll be warm. And Jordan and I are kind of nostalgic today because a few years ago, Panasonic came out with their excellent camera, the GF1. And we love this camera, and so did the world, because it had manual control, beautiful image quality, but it was small. You could fit it in your pocket, take it with you anywhere. In fact, we loved it so much that we shot our very first Camera Store review on that camera. Oh, that video takes me back, man. That was a different time. Those good times. My hair was a lot blacker back then too. But you know, in that time, since we've been waiting, Panasonic has come out with new cameras. I mean, the GF2 and the GF3 shortly after that were similar, but you know, they were always aimed at the more point-and-shoot crowd, people who are transitioning from small cameras into the Panasonic G system. But users of the GF1 have been waiting. We've been eagerly anticipating some sort of replacement, some sort of new camera for us to have as a backup body to our pro cameras. Well, that time has come, because we have for you the brand new GX1 pre-production model to take a look at. Now, you know, it's funny, I remember the GF1 really well because I love that camera, and this camera feels almost exactly the same. It looks the same. I mean, the size, the shape, the flash pops up in the same spot. The only thing that I really noticed differently is this grip, and it is fantastic. It's comfortable, and it's a great addition. The GF1 really needed a better grip. But how has this camera changed, and how has it evolved? Well, let's take you through it today, some of the features, see what they've changed, and really see how this camera is going to perform for us. Let's take a look. Oh man, these are the ugliest statues in Calgary. I hate these statues, they're disgusting. And you know, every photographer in Calgary takes pictures of them too. It's like the second Lake Louise. But look at this beautiful Christmas display. It's like barbed wire. One of the great things about the Panasonic system, though, is we got so many lenses. So I'm going to try to make the shot more interesting for you folks at home. I really don't want to take a picture of this. I'm doing this for you guys. But I'm going to use the 8mm fisheye, and we'll see what we get. Ooh, it's like barbed wire Christmas. I don't get it. Now, the sensor on the GX1 is the 16 megapixel sensor, and for all intents and purposes, we're pretty sure it's the same one that you'll find in the G3, which is a good thing. It's a great sensor, lots of resolution. But the GX1 does go up to 12,800 ISO, and they're saying that they're going to get better low light performance out of it. Now, keep in mind, this is pre-production, but let's head in, get some shots, take some shots in the low light, and get warm. It's so cold outside. Let's go. All right, we've come in where it's nice and warm because the camera batteries needed warming up. And it's a good opportunity for us to also test low light performance on this camera. Now, I'm pretty sure it's the same chip as the G3, or at least very, very similar. And we're going to test this out, take some shots here at high ISO. Now, the GX1 can go up to 12,800 ISO. Let's just give it a test, see what it does there too. Panasonic JPEGs, they're not my favorite, although their RAW files are exquisite. Let's check out what we get here though with the high ISO shots on this pre-production camera, of course. Now, at lower ISOs, again, it seems like the camera's handling very, very fine details very, very well. And of course, I do like that Panasonic shadows never pick up any weird colors. They stay nice and true. As we go through the higher ISOs here, keep in mind that the Panasonic GX1 can push 12,800 ISO. It can be noisy, but it's interesting that they're letting the sensor go that far. It'll be interesting to see when the full production camera comes out how well it can truly handle those high ISOs. All right. I think the bike's still good, hey? It's rideable, it's in good shape. And look, Ma, one-handed, hey? Couldn't do that on a GF1. Okay, it is so cold. We're gonna have a change of plans here. We're just gonna go into places that are warm. We're gonna see how long we can shoot a video before security kicks us out, all right? That's just what we're gonna go with, that's our plan. All right, so we're shooting in here. We're going to talk about functionality of the camera as long as we can before we get kicked out here. Now, you're going to love the GX1 when you folks get your hands on it because these cameras are designed really, really well. First off, the thing that I note, I love these function buttons that we have on the back of the camera. We've got function 1 here, function 2. This lets us customize things like white balance, metering, ISO, whatever you want. You've got tons of controls. You've also got 2 function controls on the touch screen. And it's tucked away in this handy little button. So instead of taking up space on the screen, I touch it and I can access those as I need to. So further ways that I can customize the camera to behave just how I want it to. The camera's fast. We've got a great dial on the back for aperture control and shutter speed control with just a push button to switch between the two. And as I've talked about before, this grip is a great addition to this camera. It's a great camera, very easy to use. This is how a mirrorless camera should be designed. Oh, it's pretty. It's almost that time of year. Now the camera, of course, does have all the great touchscreen features you normally have on a Panasonic. I love that I can just touch anywhere I want, change my point of focus, lock it in, and shoot. And of course, face detect autofocusing is also there, and tracking autofocus as well. The camera does do a very good job of being responsive and quick. We get a really, really nice screen to shoot with here. Oh, warms the heart. Now the goal of the GX1 is to make the camera as small as possible, so when you buy it stock, you just get the screen on the back. And it's beautiful to use, but if it's bright sunlight or something, you want to bring the camera up to your eye, you need that secondary viewfinder. Now the LVF2 vastly improves the resolution over the original LVF1. It's 1.44 megapixels, it's beautiful to look through. So that's what you're going to want to use. Now that viewfinder is not going to work on the old cameras, so you got to get the GX1 to make use of that new viewfinder, but it's going to make it excellent for shooting from the eye. The Panasonic GX1 is actually featuring a brand new autofocusing system called Lightspeed. It's very quick, it's very responsive. They say it's about 5 to 10% faster than other Panasonic cameras, and I've always known Panasonic cameras in general to be very responsive, so should be exciting when we get the production model, we can see how fast they focus. Oh, okay, Jordan, actually we better go, come on. No, quick, hurry up. Well, here we are back outside. They kicked us to the curb. I have to finish the rest of our video in the freezing cold. It's a shame, really. You see, the Uptown, it's one of my favorite theaters, and it's so cold in Canada, we just can't keep them warm anymore. So where am I supposed to go watch a movie now? I guess I'm gonna have to make one of my GX1, so let's give that a try, see how it turns out. All right, so you can check out the not very exciting videos that I took here, but frankly, the video mode on the GX1 is one of the things I'm not excited about. I thought on a higher end camera like this I'd get manual control, but you get a very rudimentary aperture control if you go through the auto modes. And no mic input, which really means I can't put on any extra microphones. I have to use the built-in stereo mic. Quality is beautiful, of course. Panasonic always do nice video quality. And I know they want to protect their GH2 as their video camera, but it'd be nice to see on a higher end camera like this, some manual control in that video. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whew, okay, well, we found a warm place. They're not going to kick us out of here at the camera store. We can finish up a review of the GX1. Now, first impressions of the camera, it felt exactly like the GF1 in a lot of ways. It's very familiar, comfortable feel, a great weight. This is how you should design a camera in the hand, and I love the new grip. It's fantastic. When you folks get your hands on this camera, you're also going to love the dials and controls. They're very positive. The function buttons are an inspired idea. They work great. And the extra functions in the touchscreen give that some extra usability too. Why would I buy this camera? It focuses very quick. I mean, that's one of the big improvements on this Panasonic camera. It's very responsive. It has the best dial controls for using manual controls on a mirrorless camera. This is how they should be designed. And the screen looks great. The extra viewfinder is going to be such an improvement over the old LVF1 viewfinder. The movie mode, not inspiring, unfortunately. I thought they might put manual control in this. We don't have the mic input. That's a shame. But you know, you're going to use this camera for photography. And that new 16 megapixel sensor, great resolution, very good in low light, as we've already seen with Panasonic cameras. I guess if I had any issues with the camera, I'd just say, you know, it's an evolution in the G series rather than a revolution. I mean, in a lot of ways, very similar to the Panasonic G3, but at least here, I can decide if I want something more compact, or I can add the viewfinder on if I need it. I do have a camera which can take all the same lenses and will focus slightly faster than any other Panasonic G camera. This is coming out really soon. It's going to be very popular. You might want one in your camera bag.